Hello, Sagittarius. It is time for your May 2025 reading. We're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for the month ahead. And we have making space. It's time to clear out the old and make room for the new. Are you ready for that? Feels like some of you are not quite ready for that. Like you're trying to avoid having to make those decisions, which can be tough. But if you can lean into those decisions, into making choices about what to keep and what needs to go, if you can lean into how you feel about them, that's going to tell you the story. That's going to tell you what your next action should be there. Trust how you feel about these things. It isn't wrong. Don't overthink it. Don't let your mind get in the way of what your intuition is telling you. You know what needs to be done. It's time to stop procrastinating and get it done. You can't move on. You can't move forward. You can't go on your next adventure until this is dealt with. So deal with it. All right. Let's see what your cards have to say. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Discovery, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You have lots of new things you want to do, but you can't get started on them. You can't make room for them. You don't have time for them until you make the space for them to fall into. So this isn't just about clutter in the home. This isn't just about necessarily procrastinating on doing homework or something like that. That procrastination, that those things hanging over your head that are just waiting for you to address them, those are blocks that you have put in place. I don't know if there's some fear out there about facing or starting these new projects, being ready to move on. Maybe there's an emotional angle here that you're not ready or you haven't been willing to deal with. It's time to just rip the Band-Aid off and face it. Wish there could be a nicer way to say it, but that's what's coming to my brain. All right. Let's see what your individual cards have to say. And there's this strong hue among these that is the same. So there is that sense of exploration, like things are just waiting for you right on the other side of this. But you have to clear the way. You have to forge your own path here. All right. We're starting off here with the Ace of Pentacles, and you end with the Ace of Swords. So aces in general, new beginnings, fresh start, initiative, inspiration. Ace of Pentacles is going to have to do with your home life or work or finances or the mundane day-to-day stuff. There's something new you want to make room for that maybe you want to start. Maybe it has to do with a storage system or some way to organize your home in some way, or some planning or something that you want to do at work, but you have other things you have to finish before you can get into that. And you have some really, really good ideas. They're solid. Right now, what you can do between dealing with the other things to reward yourself a little bit is start that initial planning. How would you do this? How would you introduce it? Is it truly feasible? What would you need to adjust? What other things maybe need to be shifted out of the way or moved in order to make it happen? It's like the initial planning stages. The accessibility is coming in as a word, but that's not exactly what the word what I'm envisioning here. I'm going to move on from it. I'm not going to stay stuck in that. See, we can move on. There is something here that is an inspired move or option you could do if you had the time to do it. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and start that initial phase of discovery. There we go. There's discovery you can do at this stage while you're making room to actually implement or create a bigger plan. And then we have the Hanged Man. It could be that maybe right now, yes, you have this great idea and it's fine to do that initial assessment, but you also need to kind of wait and not make that big change or not start anything new just yet. This is something that maybe you can anticipate and plan for in the month of June. But this month is all about wrapping things up, not starting anything new. The Hanged Man a lot of time is like putting yourself on a timeout. Energetically, you need to put yourself on a timeout and focus on observation or assessing how things are going. It still feels though that this clearing out, the making room, making space is a part of this. You're not making a decision yet on how you're going to fill that space when it's open. At this point in time, you are just giving yourself room to breathe, giving yourself room so that you can visualize other things in that space. But you can't do that until you clear what's already there. So the Hanged Man is saying it is okay. You do not have to make any big decisions this month. This month, you can just focus on what's in front of you. In this case, starting something new, that curiosity could get you in bigger trouble this month if you try to follow it. This month, you just want to observe, and you can learn a lot within that kind of observation or focusing on where you're at right now instead of looking out for what might be going on elsewhere, about how to do something in a better way, in a smarter way. So let yourself chill out a little bit and focus on the space. Then we have this discovery card. This is a card that's unique to this deck. It's a bonus card. And it goes along with these aces. You can't have discovery if you have so many things in your way that you can't move around. I don't know why we're so super focused on it's like a spring clean out almost type of thing. But it isn't just about the stuff. It's about the freedom within the space. Once you get that stuff it's making you feel trapped. You are not trapped, but it's making you feel trapped and feel anxious and like you can't move. So you just need to start moving stuff out. If you personally don't like it, if you personally don't have an attachment to it that you want to retain, a physical item, it's okay to get rid of it. It is okay to donate it, to sell it, to trash it if that's what needs to happen. But you need to declutter your space and reclaim your space so that you feel like you can breathe and you have room to create, to expand, to become who you're supposed to be. And that's where the discovery is. It's waiting on the other side of the space. Or it's waiting within the space, but the space is pressing down so hard that discovery can't rise up. That's what it is. Interesting. I love that. But it's right there. And you may discover it as part of the making space. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is also a bit about defending your space, your territory. This is my ground. I am not moving. So there could be a lot of stuff within your space or responsibilities that you have taken on that belong to others, that it is time to say, nope, that's yours. I'm handing that back to you. This is yours. You can take that and keep it in your place. I'm not holding on to it anymore. My limit has been reached. Things have timed out. You take it or I remove it. Seven of Wands. This is your space. Own it. A lot of people are going to be wanting you to hold on to that stuff for them. It's okay to say no. It is okay to say, I don't have room for this anymore. I am making room for me. Your stuff has to go. Stand your ground there. Be passionate about this. Be true to who you are in this. And they'll just need to either get their stuff or they never really wanted it back in the first place. But they didn't want to have the responsibility of getting rid of it. This is not on you. It's on them. And you can remove it from your life if they don't come and get it. And then we have the Ace of the Swords. And I love this little mouse waiting just for that door to open up so they can take off and explore the world. Ideas. The sword is all about ideas, our thoughts, our beliefs. There's some new, fresh thing waiting in that space for you to discover once you get clear. Once you have the room, once you can see beyond what's right in front of you, immediately in front of you, there's potential here that you'll be able to see once everything else is out of the way. And there's a sense of anticipation and excitement about this once you see this and know what it is you can now do. Going to take you in directions you probably wouldn't have expected, but it feels really good. And that, Sagittarius, is what I have for your May 2025 reading. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.